Hey guys, this is the Watchman's Post. I'm going to try something new today and do a little 15-minute video, because that's all it'll give me. And we'll bounce around and cover a little bit of information here, a little bit of news. Alright, so bear with me. First off, I want to start off and show you, this is Deb Long's channel here. She's a friend on YouTube and Twitter, and she's got a great channel. And she caught some news that I'm going to show you here on her channel right here. She's got a video, and I'll try to link that video under this video if it works out and everything's good. But basically, she found that there's a meeting in Brussels on January 31st. For me, today's the 30th. It's Tuesday. That 31st will be on Wednesday, tomorrow, if you're watching the video today. And she covers that, you know, they're basically having a meeting in Brussels, and they're basically going to, you know, discuss funds for the Palestinians. Palestinians, you know, they want to divide the land up, and that's generally what this is all going to be about. This guy here is the, if you can see all this, he is the representative for the European Union at the United Nations. This is a tweet him and his guys put out here, and they're discussing this meeting on the 31st, and they're calling it the AHLC meeting on the 31st of January in Brussels. Again, like I said, that's tomorrow for me. And what they're wanting to discuss here is a two-state solution, meaning they want to divide God's land. They want to divide the capital, a two-state solution, Palestinian state and an Israeli state. That's what the European Union wants. Abbas, he just wants some money. They're in a crisis right now. The Trump administration has cut off funds to the Palestinians, and that's put them in a severe crisis because we've been giving them so much money. You know, we're probably the largest funder for anything, really. I'm sure they're not getting that much funds from anybody else. And he's cut them off their funds, and they're already at a crisis level. So he's getting desperate. He's running around trying to get funds from anywhere, and now he's headed over to the European people, the EU Union there, seeking funds. You know, he doesn't want a two-state solution. He doesn't want peace. They've been trying to make peace, you know, since before I was born. But Abbas doesn't want that. He wants to stay in power. He wants to stay in his position. He doesn't want any peace deal. But he's so desperate now because they've cut off his funds that he's willing to go run to somebody else because he wants some money. So he's trying to get, you know, benefits money for himself. And there's another article I'll show you in a second, and he really just wants you know, them to be recognized. But they don't want to give anything to the Israelis. They don't want to give anything up. They just want more. But, you know, Trump told them, you know, it's time for them to move. They weren't willing to move. So Abbas is saying that, you know, he doesn't want America as a mediator at all anymore. He doesn't even want to talk to America. Matter of fact, as soon as they decided that Trump decided that they were going to recognize Jerusalem as the capital, move the embassy, the Palestinians haven't even talked to America since, however long that is now. So they're serious. They don't want to have anything to do with America. So, but what I think they're in for a surprise. These EU boys, they're not just going to give them money for nothing, and they want the same thing. They want a peace deal. They want, if you can see this here, they want a two-state solution. They're not playing either. So that's the representative for the European Union to the United States. Here's another tweet from the UNESCO, which over to the side, if you can see the mouse, it says United Nations. UNESCO is the Office of the United Nations Special Coordinator for the Middle East Peace Process. So this is what they're set up to do is make peace. And again, here it says, on the 31st of January, they want to bring all parties together to discuss and accelerate. Notice, they want to accelerate the efforts to underpin a negotiated two-state solution. UNESCO wants a two-state solution. The Europeans want a two-state solution. Abbas just wants money. Guess what? If he wants some money, he's going to have to negotiate a two-state solution. That's what these boys are saying. I found this article. It says that the Palestinians will go to the Security Council for full membership. So this is what they want. They want some more stuff for themselves. They want to be recognized. They want a state. They want more money, but they don't want to give up anything. So it's time for them to come to the table, and pressure's been put on them. Something might move for you guys. So this article came out today, the 30th, Tuesday for me. And, you know, there's a lot of filler, you know, keeping you up to date with what's going on. But, you know, if you're up to date with it, I'll just skip ahead to the end here. This guy, Maliki, if I'm even pronouncing that right, you know, he's from the Palestinians, representative or something. And he wants to approach the Security Council, which is the United Nations, on February, so that he can get recognized, the Palestinians recognized as an official state here. They want to demand international protection, for the Palestinians. Here it is, the 20th of February at the United Nations Security Council. So you can see it for yourself. And here at the end again, February 20th, to discuss the situation in the Middle East. And on the 21st, they'll have an open public one so we can all, you know what they're talking about behind closed doors. And they want a state for themselves. So, you know, the big, you know, takeaway from this one is they're going to the United Nations. They're trying to push something big, something official. On Wednesday, they're going to have a discussion for funds. They're gathering people together so that they can, get enough representatives to probably push some type of, you know, petition for something. You can't just, unless you've got a lot of pull, you can't just walk in the Security Council and get something done. You've got to have enough representatives to even bring something forward for these smaller countries. And that's what they're doing. They're bringing together lots of representatives so that they can, you know, put something on the table to be discussed and voted on, probably. And it's some big stuff. You have to look into this stuff. So, you know, this is something to look into and be aware of. You know, as tomorrow, as they have that 31st meeting, you know, keep an ear open and see what's going on with that. They're talking about a two-state solution, guys. That's dividing God's land. You know, if you're a Christian, and you're into the Bible, you should know these scriptures. You should know that dividing God's land is a big thing, and God's not going to be happy with that. But this might be a game changer. This might be very, very serious. They might discuss this and nothing happen, but it's something to keep a watch for. There again, two-state solution. You're going to the Security Council for full membership. They want more funds, and everybody else wants a two-state solution. They're also talking about a two-capital solution, meaning they want to divide Jerusalem. Does that mean that they're going to divide the Mount too? I don't know. If they did, that would be very big. You know, give Jerusalem, or give the Israelis half the Mount. You know what that means? They might throw a temple up there. What's that mean to you? That's pretty big to me. Something to watch, you guys. Something to keep aware of. You know, I don't know if I'll make these videos all the time. This is just a test. But you know, this is pretty important. All right, you guys.